Alright, this is Christina with DC Anime Review. We're going to be discussing Spy Family, Season 1, Episode 10, and joining me is Pooja and Doreen.
This was the most freaking intense game of dodgeball I have ever seen in my entire life.
Exactly. It felt like, I think it was more like Mortal Kombat to me. I don't know why. I felt like this was such a very intense dodgeball that I remember when I was a kid playing dodgeball. I was like, okay, this was really intense, especially...
I was scared for the children.
I was too. Like, seriously, like these poor children.
Gonna kill
them. Those poor kids, what they had to deal with.
Like,
and
what the hell?
Especially Yor was training her.
Yeah, exactly. Yor was training Anya in the art of dodgeball, and I'm like, oh, jeez, all these poor children, they're gonna die.
Yeah, she's gonna kill them all with just with that dodgeball. When she throws it at them, they're gonna be all knocked out. Like, especially Yor training her. Oh, jeez.
But I like that Anya. She's trying really hard for her dad. I mean, for Lloyd, because, well, I mean, I guess that's her dad. But but I like that she's trying hard for him, so like the mission is successful.
Yes.
You know, she's trying to please him, and she's trying really hard, and she's willing to do anything she can to please, you know, to make him be proud of her. You know, that's what she wants. I think she wants really him to be proud of her, and hopefully gain back like that she is completing the mission for him by hopefully being friend with Damien, which, you know, Damien is very mean.
Speaking of which, you see the reason why he's mean. We find out that he has an older brother, and that, you know, the older brother, he was like the star student. You know, he's like the top at everything that he does in that academy, and like he doesn't like that.
He you could see he's a little bothered by that, because it's like his brother's like this star player, and he's trying to like not be his shadow. He doesn't want to be like...
he wants people to recognize him, you know, like I think that's why, like, his little groupie buddies, I think that's the only reason why he's friends with Damien, because of his brother.
And they, you know, it's funny, they call him Lord. They call him Lord Damien.
Yeah, because he's rich.
Because he's rich, and that's what it is. They're pleasing that, oh, he's the son of a rich star player, and he's going to be successful just like his brother. And it's like, it's so much pressure on him to be as good as his brother. Like, be excellent, like, be perfect. And because he hears this rumor that if he becomes an MVP, like most valuable player on this dodgeball tournament game, that he will receive a Stella. And
which is basically like a star.
Which is a star.
Which is basically like, you know, like how younger kids, they get gold stars. It's basically that.
And also, you notice, like, there's some... Anna and Davey have something very in common. That they both trying to please
their family, yeah. They're both trying to please their family.
That's what it is. They're trying to please their family. And Anna noticed that. Like, now she's understanding a little bit about Damien.
Yeah, because she's reading his mind.
I know, but that's why Damien have no idea.
I know, he has no clue.
He has no clue what she's like. How does she know certain things about him? And it kind of bothers him about her. But then at the same time, he does like her, but he doesn't want to admit it.
I'm curious if he's gonna figure that out. That she can read. That she can read minds.
I'm not gonna be surprised that sooner or later, because he's very smart.
Yeah.
He's a very smart guy and kid, and he's gonna soon figure that out. And I love that it's interesting that once they get to this whole tournament thing, they meet this kid named Bill.
Yeah, what is up with this kid?
I don't think that kid is their age. It just doesn't seem
That's what I was saying.
kosher.
I think he got left back.
Like, how many times?
I don't know.
Because he's like a big, giant...
He's a very big boy.
Unless maybe he ate all his vegetables.
Exactly, and did plenty of sit-ups and drank plenty of juice.
And he got that big proof.
To be fair, in anime, do we really know anyone's age? Like a 14-year-old could look like she's 7. I did like that. Anya was reading their minds, like the kid's mind, and like she was dodging all of his moves. That was hilarious.
Oh, I love that. Oh my goodness, that was so funny. And it was like, he's like, oh my, this is impossible. How does she read every move? How does she know what I'm about to do? Like, every time I'm making this move, she figured it out. How is she doing that? And he had no idea she's reading his mind.
Exactly. Which is hilarious.
It's hilarious. It's so cute though.
It is cute, and I loved all the anime references that was in this episode.
Oh yeah, there was definitely Dragon Ball Z references.
Yeah,
right
there was Dragon Ball, there was Naruto, there was some I'm not saying Sailor Moon, but there was like a little magical girl references also, which was hilarious.
Especially like Shadow Clone. I hear Shadow Clone in this, and then it was like, yeah, that is so Naruto. And then the Namek background, you know, that was Planet
that
Namek,
was Dragon
that
Ball.
That's Dragon Ball,
Yeah,
and him
exactly.
holding the, like, I don't know, like they're throwing the beat, like a spirit bomb or something like that, whatever that is, the energy ball, and he's holding like his hand like some kind of like Super Saiyan holding the energy or something, whatever that is.
That Damien defended Anya, which was adorable, and then he's like, you got in my way. That's why the only reason why I'm defending you.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Okay. Because he honestly didn't want her to get hurt.
I know that, but he's not gonna say it.
Yeah, because he's like, why am I protecting her? Because of little things like that. And then it's like, for him to do that, that was like, but he got out. Like, he like kind of sacrificed himself for her, which is so kind of funny that he thought he would catch the ball. Wouldn't
yeah,
he?
But the ball fell out of his hands, yeah.
Yeah, win this.
She tried so hard, and like the ball just like flopped out of her.
She tried so hard, yeah, exactly.
I know, it just flopped out of her hand.
Yeah, and
for the moment I was
what
like,
the heck?
oh my god, going to do it. I was like, the moment when she did that, I was like, oh, this is gonna be awesome. And at first you're like, Bill was the grown giant kid was like, oh man, she really gonna hit me, and then it didn't happen. And
yeah,
it was
the
like,
ball, yeah, because she's small, so you know, a
Exactly.
child isn't gonna throw a ball that fiercely like an adult would, except for Big Boy Billy.
Yeah, exactly.
I know, and it was sad but funny because when after she didn't really even hit, wasn't even close of hitting him. He just take the ball while roll to his hand, and then he just throw it at her and she was hit.
Smacked her with the ball.
I know, it was bad, but
I know,
I
but
mean,
that was the most intense episode of dodgeball I have ever seen in my entire life.
exactly, it was too funny. And then for Damien he was like, you moron, you made us lost. What did you do? What kind of move was that?
And I like at the end of the episode, Mr. Elegant Man. Yes, that's what we're calling him. We're calling him
Yes.
Mr. Elegant Man. Like he said that nobody gets Stella in the game because you know it's just dodgeball. It's not
Yeah.
important.
But he did say something with, like, in his mind with Anna, and the other one, because the way they worked together
Yeah,
as
they had
a
teamwork.
team
Yeah.
deserved
Yeah,
Stella.
but then they started arguing. So he thinks that okay, I guess they're not really team players yet.
He said, never mind, because the other one, like they won, even though they won the game, it wasn't sportsmanship. And for him to say, like, that's why he said, for you to say die, that's not elegant. That's not
Exactly.
being, like,
Murder is not elegant. Aaron.
No, it's not.
No, stop.
so then he said, oh, you deserve the belt instead of getting the Stella, and that didn't sound good because he was like, oh man, I won this, but yet the way I treated the people, the other players, now I'm not getting the Stella. I'm not deserving the Stella.
Yeah,
And
nobody got anything, and that's pretty much how the episode ends.
Yes,
with that
that was
intense
the end
game,
of it.
with the intense game of dodgeball. So with that, let's go into final thoughts. Christina, go.
All right, final thoughts. It was a fun episode. It was very intense, though. I mean, I've never had a very intense dodgeball watching, but it was good. And then I loved how they referenced a lot of like Dragon Ball, it seemed, and a lot of other animes. Like they did a little Naruto thing, but I thought that was very interesting. Uh, and then it's all because they're both trying to make the Damien and Anya are just trying to make their daddies proud, I guess, and that's why they're doing what they're doing. But I think that's it. That's all I got. But it was a fun episode. So
Yeah,
there you
it
go.
was. It was really fun. Doreen, go.
Yeah, well, my final thought on it is that it was very intense for them to play dodgeball. I've never seen that before, or any dodgeball like that, except this anime. But I think it was very cute how Honest tries so hard to please her dad and her family, actually, really pleasing her whole family. And Damien's and her are very similar because they're trying to please their family. They're trying to prove they are worthy of their family. Try to be and I like how Damien doesn't say he cares about her. He doesn't want to show it.
Not yet.
But his action shows it in a way, because for him to protect her during that dodgeball incident, that was something. That was something that's why she realized, oh, you saved me. But then he's like, I only did that for the team. I didn't do anything for you. But it's kind of cute though with that feeling about that.
It is. Like both of you, I did enjoy this episode. This episode was hilarious. And like I've been saying, this is the most intense episode of dodgeball I've ever seen. Come on. And the anime references were great. Damien and Anya, they have a lot in common, and I hope, eventually Damien stops being a jackass to Anya and, actually starts being nice to her.
I know, I hope so too.
Because
they're kids, so
exactly, yeah, they're kids. They're great. Now he thinks girls have cooties. But
yeah.
But I am interested in it to see what happens in episode 11. And with that, we shall bid you guys farewell for the final episode of Spy Family. Bye.